Okay, good day. I am making you this quick video so we can get a little bit of an idea of the property. First, let's start with the comparables. Okay, comparables. It tells me this is a software I use. It tells me it's about 300 more or less. It is considering that the property is a 2 bedroom, 1 bath. Basically, it's a 2-1 on one side, 2-1 on the other. They bought this back in 2014 for about 119. So, now what are the units selling for? Same type are selling. One just sold for 270, another one sold for 250, another one sold for 215. So it's in there. The reason it's bringing up is probably because they're pending sales. So, and this has decent square feet technically. Now it is closer to this what your appraisal will come in at. Now, look, just to give you some numbers too of what the property will bring in value. I did a spreadsheet on 340. If that's what their selling price, 20% down, the interest rate, your taxes, your insurance per year. There's something called a vacancy rate. A vacancy rate is the amount of rent you lose throughout the year. Actually, so this splits it down through for monthly rent because some renters will not pay you during the year. You may have to pay a commission to a realtor for getting, um, a renter in there. Um, so a lot of people live out their last one, and it may, and with damages, it may not be the full amount. So there's a loss in the industry. For small properties, we use 25%. Sometimes we use a little less. This is on the extreme side, I'll be honest with you. So this shows now here's your monthly mortgage payment would be approximately $2,100. You you bring in about 2,400 according to the what it's on the MLS. So there is a supposedly about a 200 and something dollar difference. According to my net rental, is saying that you would be negative. The reason you're being negative is because we're taking a loss. Now, let me just give you something referred to as a cap rate. A cap rate is how much rate of return you have overall. So basically, what you do is if you take in $2,400 a month, you multiply $2,400 a month times 12. Plus, you probably have what we refer to when you pay the the net rental, which is separate. Actually, well, here's the deal: you take $2,400 a month, and from that you start subtracting the expenses, which are mortgages. The mortgage is part of the taxes and everything, and that gives you about a 5% return on your money. The return on investment is how much did you invest. So if you're going to invest $68,000 on this transaction, and you have rent and some money left over, since technically this is calculating negative, it's saying that your return on $68,000 is negative on this amount. So that's not to say it's 100% bad. You can tweak that, and I'm going to show you that in the video right now. But I'm just showing it to you so you can understand it. Now, some of the things you can do, a more realistic vacancy rate may be about 10%. So your return would be about 1. Let's say you buy this at 300,000. You notice your return went up to 4%. Now, the good thing is that I went to the MLS and I was checking here. I put exactly 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. So it has to be exact in that zip code. And I put properties that rented in the last 180 days. So when you come to the map, the property in question right now is close to 151 around here. But all of these properties will count. So here we got a 2-1 that rented for 1,400. We got another 2-1 that rented for 1,300. Another a 2-2 for 14. A 2-1 for 15. These are closed, by the way, meaning that they did get rented. So you're looking at, I'm going to say $1,400 would be a good price. It would be somewhere a good price. So if you can raise the rents to $2,800 or $2,600 in that price range, that would be your rate of return. So in order you get that, you obviously got to fix a little bit the house, paint it, whatever it is you got to do. But those are your realistic returns. And this is not bad. You're getting 12% almost across the board return on your money as long as you raise the rents. And you can do that as long as you fix it a little. And that's pretty much it. Just wanted to give you the numbers.